Hello there, buddy, Gmod here, and welcome back to some more Super Mario RPG Legend of 7 Stars. In the last episode, we went to explore Star Hill because apparently a star piece had fallen there, and it turned out that, well, the rumor was true. We found ourselves a star piece there without really any trouble at all, and now that we got through Star Hill, we decided to make our way over here to the town next over, which is Seaside Town. And, I see an anchor here, so we're probably in the right place of being Seaside Town. That being said, though, the town seems kind of quiet. I don't really see a whole lot of people around, just, you know, kind of weird. You think there'd be people all over the town. It's a town after all. But I'm sure nothing wrong could be going on, right? How about we just go visit the inn and have ourselves a nice stay, shall we? Oh my god, it's infested with zombie toads! Okay, no, not really. He's not a zombie, but I would not blame you for thinking he is because, buddy, your skin is, looking a little... It's looking a little off, I'd say. That being said, let's talk to him. This is the inn. You may stay for free. This does not sound like the plot of some horror film where I get, like, murdered in my sleep or anything. No, not at all. But yeah, believe it or not, this inn here is actually the only inn in the entire game where you can actually stay completely for free. Completely free of charge. So if you ever are, like, really injured and you can make your way over here and you don't want to spend any money, this is technically the best place to sleep, but you know, sleeping everywhere is pretty much super cheap, so it doesn't really matter too much. That being said, though, I think I'll take your offer. Okay. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, he was watching us sleep, but we're alive and everything looks normal, so who knows? Maybe, you know, maybe we should trust zombies a bit more, you know? Maybe they're okay, you know? He may look a little different, but that's okay. Maybe he's just a good, honest person like us. That being said, I think I'll pass him the second go. Let's on and out. So yeah, this inn over here, nothing really much. You can sleep there for free, but nothing else really interesting going on over there. However, what is also over here is some item shops over here, so let's check it out. And just as you'd expect, more zombies! Or I guess just weird-looking toad. I don't know, I gotta come up with a nickname for you guys. I'm gonna call you Blodes, because you're bad-looking toad. I don't know where I was going with this. Friggin', we're calling you Blodes. Alright, Blode, what do you got? In the middle of the ocean is a pirate ship. You'll find there's a pirate lives there. His name is Jonathan Jones. He isn't very nice. I came for items, but we're out in the informant shop instead. Thank you. But hey, it's better than Xenoblade Chronicles 2. At least here we actually get important stuff and not just useless tutorial stuff. Anyways, a star has fallen into the sea. I'm sorry. A star has fallen into the sea. The pirate probably... I think they talk to each other to, like, get some info. It seems like they're kind of out of it. I mean, that man, Jonathan Jones probably has it. He's nasty. Alright, well, thanks for the tip, my good man. I'm just gonna walk on out of here and pretend this never happened. I believe it's this one you want to go into if you want to buy some actual items. And, what are they doing? They're, like, doing a do-si-do around the friggin' table. Let's see what they're up to. Don't tell me you want supplies. I know. Alright, well, apparently he's selling stuff. Let's check it out. This guy over here, he has 5 items in total. He has the Bad Mushroom, which will poison an enemy, which is 30 coins, which is kind of expensive for just poison, so I wouldn't recommend it. You got the Muku Cookie, which is, has an interesting description at the price of 69 coins, so, sounds kind of interesting. However, I already own one. If I want to demonstrate what it does in battle, I can do it myself, so I'm not going to buy one here. And again, 69 coins is a little pricey, so I'm going to pass. Next up, we got the Fright Bomb, which inflicts fear on all enemies, which can be useful in some scenarios, but overall, I think it's kind of... For 100 coins, not really worth it, but money is also very plentiful, so if you think you'll be needing it, go ahead and grab one. It's not the end of the world. This, however, I think is a complete ripoff. It deals fire damage to all enemies, which, while it can be helpful to hit all enemies at once with fire damage, 200 coins for one use of this? Yeah, I'm sorry, that's a complete ripoff. No, thank you. And finally, the most expensive of them all, the Ice Bomb, which is the same thing as a fireball, but it hits them with ice instead, which has a price of 250 flippin' coins. Man, and I thought the economy here was bad. Economy in this town must be awful when you're full of zombies after all. No one's really working, so of course the economy would be terrible. I don't know why I'm bringing, like, money into this, like, economics and stuff. Anyways, point is, this guy's some interesting stuff, but overall not that much. And he's thanking me for buying nothing. Yeah, that's how you know these people are really weird. We got this guy over here, which I think also sells stuff. Never mind, I misremembered. I'm just a customer. Alright, well, I'll let you guys do what you do. Which is apparently do around the table. So yeah, so far a weird town to say the least. How about you guys? You may not enter here. This is a restricted area. Sounds important, but I shall believe you for now. And he says the exact same thing. Alright, so we can't go into there. That's a bit of a problem. Anything else around over here? We got ourselves up halfway up here, which if you go over here, we'll take you over to here to this nice little ocean view. The water in this game's kind of weird. It's like a purple. It's kind of clever how they do it. I feel like it was kind of limited in like how water works. And I imagine that when developing a game's graphics, water is probably like one of the toughest things to make look good. And I think they did it really well here. It's very like stylized. I like how like the waves effects on it. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of like an Earthbound background if anything. Kind of interesting, I think. That being said, nothing really over here, but it's a cool little place you can go to. Nothing over here though. Let's shout that out. And I think that's pretty much it for stuff we can actually go into. We visited all the houses, and oh my god, they have a freaking water pipe. I don't know why I made that a big deal. It does nothing. And I think there's one place over here, and you look kind of important. Who are you? Finally, it took you long enough. I am the elder of this village. I got to my exalted station in life by pleasing my superiors, which is something I do well. A star has fallen into the ocean. I need it for a certain purpose. You must find it for me. That sounds incredibly fishy, but we do kind of still need the star piece. So you know what? I'll go look for it at some point. That being said, what's up over here? Who are you? Hello there. You're Mario, right? You remember me? We met at Tadpole Pond when I was still a tadpole. I've graduated from fraudulent school, and now I'm searching for the meaning of life. Damn, that's a pretty deep search. It's been so quiet around here. It's almost eerie. There's something going on. It probably doesn't concern me, but if you have any frog coins, I got some of the items to sell. This guy over here is another frog coin vendor. However, this guy here has some very, very interesting stuff. First of all, he has the See Ya, which allows you to run away from any battles. It's an item, pretty handy. At the earlier times, which uses it to, which lets you start a battle over from scratch if you like have a bad time. It kind of reminds you of the rewind clock in Bowser Inside Story. If you play that game, this will be very familiar to you. Next, we have the XP Booster, which is a fantastic item, which doubles your EXP that you earn. It's an accessory item, which honestly, for the most part, is a little bit overkill, but for it's also 22 frog coins, which is kind of expensive, but it's an incredible item if you want to max out your level really fast. But take my word for it, by the time you finish this game, you'll pretty much already be max level, so in my opinion, it's pretty overkill, but a pretty cool item nonetheless. Next, you got the coin trick for 36 freaking frog coins. This will double the coins you win from battle, so once again, a little bit overkill in my opinion, because you get money like out the butt in this game, but if you need more money, you know where to go. You gotta get this coin trick. And finally, you get the Scrooge Ring, which cuts FP use in half during battle. This one being the most expensive thing here, and if you can acquire it, it will make things crazy efficient for you, because cutting your FP in half for a character is incredibly useful. But again, 50 frog coins, you'll have to grind it out for a bit if you want these items. Overall, I think they're not really necessary. Actually, forget that. They're far from necessary, but they're pretty cool items, so yeah, keep that in mind. And yeah, honestly, I'm just kind of happy to see him, you know? He graduated his school, he made it over here, he's studying, searching for the meaning of life, something that most people can't find. But you know what, Frog fan? I call him Frog fan. Frogman, I believe in you. You can find it. And when you find it, let me know, you know, maybe we can cut a deal. Anyways, I'm off. So yeah, that being said, though, we've pretty much explored all of the town already. There's really not too much going on over here, except for these little buildings over here, which I think are, let me see. They keep spinning and spinning. I agree. It's kind of addicting just watching him spin. Ooh. Okay, not really. Let's keep on going. Get over here to the next building over here, and is this supposed to be hide and seek? This is the worst game of hide and seek I've ever seen. If you want to enter the ocean, jump into the whirlpools. That sounds like some terrible advice, but I'll take your word for it. You will find the village elder in his house. He is the most respected person here. I've already met him, but thanks for the tippet. And finally, the last building we can enter. Are you looking for a hidden item block? Because, I don't know, it seems a little weird that you're over here. That being said, though, how are you doing? You're collecting stars, right? Only 3 more to go. How do you know that? Have you been watching me? These zombies are suspicious. I always do it. Let's get the heck out of here before they find out. Okay, jokes aside, though, this town over here, believe it or not, you basically do not have to come here whatsoever. As long as you talk to the people here and leave, you don't have to fully explore the town, because believe it or not, if we leave here, the next area just opens up for you just like that. Believe it or not, yeah, this town is pretty much completely optional for the time being. You don't even really have to stop by here or do anything. You just kind of show up and leave and you're fine. That being said, before we head out to, well, the sea, there's something else I'd like you to, well, see. If we go on over back here to Booster's Pass, you remember that while we were in the tower, we managed to click a button within the tower, which apparently changed something about Booster's Pass. And I want to go check whatever that is out, so let's go for it. back on the Boosters Pass once again. We've been here 3 times now total, so I think it's actually the place we've been to the most, which is kind of funny because it's just like a normal road, but it's Boosters Pass, so it's a special pass. Over here, this area over here is completely new if you hit that button. This is not here if you don't click that button inside Boosters Tower. And we're gonna go ahead and explore it very quickly. It's not a very long place, so I just want to take care of this before we go on forward with the story. So let's go in. And I don't know how we ended up over here, even though we went inside of a cave, so, Nintendo logic. And who are you? He's, apparently doing some jumping, so I think we should follow him. Keep it going, nice simple platforming. Golly, you're the famous Mario guy. If I beat you, they'll make me Smith at number 4. If I'm lucky. So over here, we have ourselves a unique enemy here. This is, wait for it, the Apprentice. And while it may sound like some crazy, unique enemy, he's gonna be like an amazing mini-boss. Believe it or not, he's actually just a normal Sniffet. He is nothing special about him. He has the same stats and everything. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get knocked down in this next attack, or maybe one more after that. That being said, the last time I used Toadstool in battle, we didn't actually get to show off her normal attack. I only got to show off her specials. So, her normal attack is the Slap Glove, which you can imagine what it is. Pow pow. And I managed to mess up the time. I basically want to do it in between the 2 slaps right there, if that's the proper timing for it. And I love the sound effect it makes from the slapping. That being said, though, this guy, unfortunately, this is the end for him. Looks like he's not getting promoted today, buddy. That will make me take the training course all over again. And apparently he's such a good apprentice, he ran right through me. They should hire that guy. That being said, though, we want to keep on going through over here. And by going over here, you'll find yourself some free items over here once you click that button. First of all, a free frog coin. Why not? Over here, a free Caracola. Pretty handy. And finally, a flower. Can't complain about free rewards, am I right? So yeah, that's all there is over here. You can fight these enemies if you feel like it, but I'm not really gonna bother because they're just spiny, so they won't really give you much experience. But yeah, outside of that, nice little bonus you can get for yourselves by going back to Boosters Pass. And yeah, outside of that though, we're pretty much done here. So say farewell to Boosters Pass, everybody. If this was your favorite place, I regret to inform you, it is the final time we're coming here. Farewell, Boosters Pass. You will be missed. However, we're gonna move on over to, wait for it, the sea. So let's go see what this is all about. And the sea's looking kind of interesting. I'm noticing a very big lack of water for being the ocean, but we'll roll with it. So yeah, over here we have ourselves, I wouldn't call it a dungeon of sorts, but we got ourselves another route over here. And you look like someone I remember from Final Fantasy. You kind of look like some of the mages in that game. But a while since people came around here. I can imagine since you're in the middle of the ocean, well, apparently, even though there's no water around here, this guy over here is going to be your main item vendor for the upcoming area here. And the upcoming area can be a little bit daunting if you're not prepared for it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got over here. We're at the Hurley Gloves, which is a punching attack, which, actually, no, it's not a punching attack. It's actually a classic Mario toss attack. And this item is one of my favorites in the game. We are absolutely going to buy this. Next up, we got the Super Hammer over here, which I think the Master is more than fine, so I'm going to skip it for now. We got the handgun over here, which we already own one, so we're not going to do this. And hey, wait a second, it packs a kick, but it's the handgun, not the kick gun. I've been lied to. Okay, bad jokes aside. Next up, we got the Womp Glove over here, which is the old double whammy. And, honestly, I don't really use Mallow for physically attacking too much. If I have him on the team, it's normally for spells, so I'm going to pass on this. We got the Sailor set of gear, which is our next step up, I'm pretty sure. So if I want these armor, I can buy them, but I think I'm going to pass for the time being. We got a female Sailor dress. Toadstool is very, very frail, so I'm actually going to buy some armor for her. I'm going to buy a Mild Mushroom, because why not? We got Freedom Upstairs, which is perfectly fine. I have 5 pick-me-ups just from getting them from knocked out enemies, which is insane to me. I'm never going to use these 5. In fact, I'm pretty confident I'm not going to use any of these pick-me-ups for the rest of the game, except for a few moments, but yeah, 5 pick-me-ups, more than overkill. Able Juice, I already talked about this, I don't really think it's worth it. And Freshen Up, which will refresh all stats problems out of your party. So, could be useful, but I don't think I'm going to have it. And let me see, anything I should sell on here? I don't think so, but I'm just going to make sure. I'm going to sell the flower jar. Okay, no, even though it's worth a crap ton of coins, it's definitely not worth it. Nah, I think I'm good. We're good. Yeah, this is fine. Since you're shot through, I'll tell you something interesting. The ship sank into the briny sea because a giant squid attacked it. Some people went into to survey it, but they never came back. That's, ominous, but thank you. That being said, though, before we're going forward, we should probably equip the new gear, so I'm going to do just that. Let's see. Happy shirt. What am I trying to equip? Oh, yeah. Not the polka dress. We want the sailor's dress. Oh, I'm sorry, the Nautica dress? I think that's how you're supposed to say that. If I butchered it, I apologize. Alright, and Bowser, you know what? I love you, my big man, but I think you've been on the party for long enough. I'm gonna bring Gina back into the party for the time being. And Toadstool's brand new, so I'm gonna keep her in the party. I think this works. Alright, there we go. Party all set, and we're ship shape and ready to go. Get it? Because sea and pirates, and we're talking about a ship, and okay, I'll stop. And, oh, look, it's the starfish enemies, my favorite. I love these guys. However, unfortunately for them, we have a box over here, and looking at all the enemies here, you might be able to figure what this is. So once you grab it, get ready to run. You believe, guess what or not, it's a star. We want all the experience we can get, so just go, 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 go. Just try to take all of them out. I feel sorry because they're just trying to sleep over here, but it's what you can do. And, oh, I could have got one more, oh well. And there we go, we're knocking them all out. We reached level 10 with Mario, awesome. And new moves, we learned Super Flame, Super Hot Fire. I'm never saying that again. And for this level up, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with HP. Up to 82, not bad. And Toadstool also gets a level to level 10, not bad. And she doesn't get anything new, and for her, I'm going to be giving her HP because, once again, she is very, very frail early on. Next, I'm going to go for Bowser, who's also level 10. No new spells. I'm going to go for Raw Power for Bowser, like always. Just the way I like to make him. We got Mallow, who's also hits level 10, and I think he has a new spell here. Yeah, he learned Shocker here. Shocker here is a very, very powerful offensive spell, which will be showing off very soon. That being said, though, I'm going to give Mallow some... You know what? To go along with Shocker, let's make it hurt as much as possible. Let's go with Special. And no Gino level up. Wow, that's kind of surprising, actually. And since Mallow just got a new skill, you know what, Mallow? You can actually, why am I going to equipped? I'm going to equipped Mallow. Okay, no, not really. We're going to go over here to Mallow. We're going to, you know what, Gino? You're the only level 9 party member. I'll swap out Toadstool just for this one fight. Alright, let's fight this. Alright, over here, we got some classic enemies over here. By classic enemies, I mean one classic enemy. We have ourselves the Blooper. That's right, not the Blooper, the Blooper. Who knows, maybe their name was a Blooper from the beginning, and that's why they changed it. Okay, no, not really. It's just a Mario RPG thing. That being said, though, I'm gonna shoot it with my gun. Gonna get me some fun calamari for dinner as he runs away. Okay, he did not want to become my dinner. I understand. So as you can see here, we're underwater. So what would happen if I use Thunderbolt? Would we all just die? Am I gonna hit all my party members as well? Let's not find out. However, we can use Shocker over here. Shocker is Mallow's new spell over here, which is a much stronger version than Thunderbolts. However, it only hits one person at a time. Like so. Got a big old bang of lightning, and look at that, 176. Mallow is starting to deal some real damage now, which is what I like about Mallow. He starts off kind of weak, but once he gets going and starts like learning some magic skills, he will really catch the rest of your party. It's inspirational to see, honestly. There you go. Fight solved, and Gino is still not level 10. Wow. Disappointing. And wow, look at all these starfish over here. I don't want to hurt them, obviously. I love these things. They're adorable. But I could have gotten so many levels with that star if I kept running through here. Oh well. I can't get greedy. I already got one level. And, I see an item box. I see item. I want item. Give me the item. Unfortunately, we cannot reach it. Or so can we not? Let's find out. As that guy's mentioned in town, if you jump into whirlpools, you'll actually get sunk to the bottom of the water, and you can actually walk underwater like so. As for how we don't run out of breath or anything, I don't really know, but we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna walk on over here, and I believe, yeah, we'll rise up over here, and there you go. Good introduction to the whirlpool mechanic. I like how they introduced it quite a bit, because they give you a nice reward for bottoming with it, which is a free max mushroom, which you know is a healing item, and my inventory is full. You know what? I'm gonna be so cocky, I'm gonna throw away one of my pick-me-ups. That's right, I just did that. Yeah, look at that. That being said, let's keep on moving forward. And we made it out over here to what looks like some actual sea, you know? Maybe the name was just like a little teaser. No, maybe we just need to go a little deeper into the cave, apparently, to find the ocean. That being said, though, there's I didn't mean to get into a fight, but we'll take it. And wow, they got free bluebirds. Well, this is a perfect time for Thunderbolt, isn't it? Now you will become my dinner. Was I got a lucky? Ooh, okay, let's see if I can actually win the lucky game for once. So Blooper's attack space, we're going to be having to go underground apparently, which is not what I expect for a squid to do, but apparently it happens. So they'll go underground, pop up and try and hit you. You just want to block it like that, nice and easy. And now it's time for some Thunderbolts, dang it. Let's see, how much does this do? This does a pretty good chunk. And I guess we can also show off Mario's other new move that we got over here, Super Flame. Let's check it out. Super Flame is a one-person attacking enemy, and it's basically the same as your fire move, but stronger. Let's do it. Alright, let's hit Y repeatedly, and let's do some big damage. Look at those big, meaty fireballs. Fireballs, yum! I had to make the reference at least once, okay? So something I've been meaning to talk about, now that we have all 5 party members, something that's kind of cool that you may have realized at this point is that whenever we attack with a special, you'll see that the characters will do a pose and have some sort of a card signia on them. Maybe a heart, a spade, a diamond, and so forth. So all 5 party members have their own little like card insignias, which is kind of cool. That being said, experience points, let's try it out. Can I actually win this game for once? Let's see. Okay, so every time I've ever guessed, like, second data myself, I've always got it wrong. So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking right, and it can't be wrong. I mean, it wasn't wrong, so I wasn't technically off. I'll take it. We'll keep it 12 experience points and move on, I guess. That makes sense. Let's keep on going forward. And what could be down on over here? We got lots of whirlpools. If you ever need to go back up to, like, back to the surface, you just want to go underneath a whirlpool and jump back up to it, like so. So there you go. Nice and simple. However, what's over here is some sort of pipe. Let's check it out. By coming into here, we enter one of the most famous, notorious, and depending on who you are, you're the most loved or despised places in the entire game. Personally, I'm a big fan of pirates, and I love sunken ships, so I think this place is pretty cool. That being said, however, it's a dungeon of sorts, and I think it would be best if we start tackling on in the next episode all in one go. And by that, I mean probably not in one go, because this dungeon is actually one of the longer places of the game. So yeah, if you thought Star Hill was a little too short for your liking, don't worry, this dungeon is much longer. And by much longer, I mean long for this game. That being said, though, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And next time on Super Mario RPG: Legend of the Seven Stars, we're going to be traversing down in this sunken ship and see if we can find that apparently fallen down star piece that managed to sink down to the bottom of the sea. That being said, see you guys then. And this music is really haunting, and I kind of love it.